Hello, hello. I am so late. I am working like crazy and I'm really behind on work. Sorry guys, how are you guys doing today? It's Monday. It's Monday mayhem for me. Oh boy, I've got so many things happening today and trying to get caught up on all notifications. Does anyone feel like they're ever overwhelmed with how many emails, notifications, social media things? That is always like filling your phone or computer. Oh, look, I'm live. Oh, that's good. Check. We have a lot of things going on today. What's today? Today is the 10th. I saw a joke today that says, "Are you a calendar date? Because you're at 10:10 for me now." Hello friends, so good to see you. We have a few things happening here. I have a shout out. This is a sponsored video. Everybody say, what's the code? Scary22. We said that last week, of course. Write Scary22 in chat because Her Interactive is hosting a big sale, 35% off. They're titles that are heavily inspirational for cosplaying. The complete list of the games are on their website. That sale goes until like November 3rd at herinteractive.com. Get 35% off using code SCARY22 at checkout. Thank you, Her Interactive. SCARY22! And hopefully you guys saw that they are also doing a cosplay contest, maybe? I haven't seen if they're doing a pumpkin carving contest yet. But I'm kind of tempted to actually enter this year because I could. Although I could have entered last year, I suppose. Also, at the end of today's stream, we are giving away some awesome prizes. You probably saw it in the chat, and a bunch of you have been entered. I've got all your names, and we will spin a wheel and randomly select a lucky winner to receive Kate Drew designs from Etsy. She made the Nancy Drew letterhead, paper, and like notepad and sticky notes, and she's also going to throw in Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake stickers. And so if you haven't checked out her Etsy shop, totally go do that. See what else she's got in there. She does a lot of Nancy Drew themed art or inspired art. Kate Drew Designs on Etsy. She'll get into playing the game. I forget which buttons do which. Is it this one? It is this one. Okay, good. There is audio. Huzzah! Alright, so we were hunting birds. Not hunting birds, we were taking pictures of birds. Oh, you did ask, Liz? It is going to happen this year? Just announced later in the month. Well, if they are going to have it, I think it might be wise. I mean, not that we know what the requirements are for entering that contest. You could probably get started on your carvings now. Probably could. I mean, I need a lot of heads up time to carve if I'm going to be doing that. Okay, we had trouble with the birds. We were going to get our water tested, but I also wanted to show you guys something if you haven't been aware of this Easter egg before. Goodness, what was it? Solver? Hang on. And Manon. We were message board users back in the day. They had figured out the clues from the final scene that led to a future Nancy Drew game, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. And so as an award, they put an acknowledgement of those message board users in this game this way. So let me open up my phone because then I can see the keypad here. If we spell solver, which is one, or solve for solver, which is 7, 6, 5, and V for 8. Did I not do that right? I think I did that wrong. I've got it on my own wiki on my website. Hang on. Let me hop over to my own website and try to find what it was. I just entered this in today. How dare I totally forget my own notes. Here we go. I just published the bonus content page on my wiki site for Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Did I type it incorrectly? Oh, 7658 is for Manon. No, 6266 represents Manon, and 7658 represents Solver, so it might be spelling something different. Let me write that out. Oh, I don't even have to press the 1555. Oh, okay. At least I don't think so. And then 6266. Okay. Hi, Calx and WD Macy. Hugh. Thank you, Hugh. I just noted that. So we just do 555 7658. Oh my goodness, if I, did this, that would help.
Howdy, Solver. Hope you're having fun. I just want to congratulate you for being one of the first people to figure out that Scarlet Hand was my next mystery adventure. For meritorious service and keen sleuthing skills in a Nancy Drew mystery, I hereby award you with this super duper deluxe Easter egg finder. Wave it around in good health.
Wave it around in good health. Here it is, the first instance ever in a Nancy Drew game with a physical Easter egg. And that is this game, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Now, if you were to take this and walk around the forest here, holding it, things will show up down here, like a virtual geocaching. Let's go to the right. A shoe. Yeah, I don't remember where exactly we were supposed to go in particular for something to show up, but I could be doing it wrong. Feel free to call it out in chat. So the message boards were a great place to learn all kinds of extra things back in the day. This is not shown in the game how to find this kind of stuff. It was a bonus thing that her interactive members would tease out. And message boards. I am so turned around. Alright, so maybe it's not this area. I thought it was one of the dead ends. Oh, back to the shoe. Okay, that's the starting point. Let's see, are we getting anything? That's the cardinal song. There's the cardinal. I might be doing it wrong. The bird sounds scared you. Wait. Yes. Another fallen log. I could be doing it wrong. Yeah. Okay, yellow shirt. I'm just about to just... Oh, she, Indy used to... That's right, she must have done it. I totally missed it. I must be totally missing. I'm not sure if there's... Oh, I wonder if we have to do both, phone callings. Yeah, I could be wrong. Now I'm lost, because I'm not paying attention. Something about getting turned around and stuff. Yeah, maybe I'll find it another time. That might be. Yeah, I'll call the other one, but we're also supposed to... Wait, we did Solver? I could be wasting everyone's time with this Easter egg. 6... 2... Is that the one we did? I love Easter eggs,
Hello,
Amy.
Manon, and congratulations for being one of the first to solve the Scarlet Hand mystery in the final scene. For meritorious service and keen sleuthing skills in a Nancy Drew mystery, I hereby award you with this super duper deluxe Easter egg finder. Wave it around in good health.
Let's call Bess and George. Whoops. Did that wrong. 5, 2, 3. 555 4468. Did anyone else used to go onto the message boards back in the day?
Nancy, how's it going?
This caller ID stuff is going to take some getting used to.
I'm here too, Nan. What's going on?
I saw the dogs Sally warned me about, and she was right. They were pretty scary.
You sure they weren't wolves or something?
They were definitely dogs. They came out of nowhere and started leaping at the windows and scratching at the doors like they wanted to get in.
Maybe that was just their way of being friendly.
These dogs were not friendly, believe me, and they had glowing yellow eyes. A birdwatcher I ran into said they were ghosts.
Ghosts?
The man who built Sally's place on Moon Lake was a gangster. The birdwatcher said that the ghosts of his dogs show up every time someone new tries to live here.
The place is haunted by ghost dogs? Like there's such a thing as ghosts. But it does sound like you've got another mystery on your hands, Detective Drew.
Of course it's a new mystery.
Moon Lake is gorgeous, but it's so remote. The park ranger is the closest thing they have to a sheriff around here.
Park ranger? What's he like? Which, as we all know, is Bess's way of saying, park ranger? Is he cute? Not true, George. Nancy thinks everybody's cute, so what would be the point? Anyway, Nancy, you were saying?
Nancy thinks everybody's cute?
His name's Jeff Akers. He's very helpful, polite, efficient, knowledgeable.
Sounds boring.
In fact, he probably knows more about the area than all the other residents of Moon Lake combined.
Sounds very boring. What's he know about these alleged ghost dogs?
He thinks they're just plain old dogs that for some reason like to run around at night scaring people.
And what does Detective Drew think about the dogs?
I think Sally had good reason to be scared of them. I don't blame her for leaving, which leads me to think that maybe that was the whole idea.
Somebody had those dogs attack Sally in order to scare her away? Why would anybody do that? She was there for less than a month. You'd have to be a total creep to make enemies that fast. And Sally's one of the nicest people I know. Ooh, Nancy! Speaking of cute guys, Frank and Joe Hardy called. I filled them in on where you are and what you're doing, and they're dying to hear from you.
Oh, yeah? What are they up to?
Compared to you, nothing. As I was telling them about this latest case of yours, I could hear them turning green with envy right through the receiver. Their number is 280-555-4865. Bess didn't recognize it when they called and almost didn't answer the phone. Good thing my cousin here has a memory like an elephant, huh? What's that supposed to mean? Call them, Nancy. They're dying to hear from you. But remember, Frank's cute and all that, but George and I want to hear from you too. Yeah, no fair discussing the case with them from now on and not with us. Promise you'll keep us up to speed?
I promise.
Because an elephant never forgets. That's what that's supposed to mean, George. I like how it's got their names and abbreviations. GF and BM for Bess Marvin.
This birdwatcher I met has got me taking pictures of birds for some survey he's doing. He's a bit of a grump.
Does he live nearby?
No, he just kind of hangs out in the woods. In fact, I only see him at night.
Interesting. He's in the woods at night. The dogs are in the woods at night. Could he have had a reason for wanting Sally out of the Malone house?
As far as I know, he and Sally were on good terms. But I also know that Red doesn't seem to have much use for any life form that doesn't molt.
He sounds like my Uncle Zach. He's into birds. Only he doesn't watch them. He hunts them, then shoots them. I never really liked my Uncle Zach.
Z-A-K. Zach. I don't remember an Uncle Zach in the books.
Did I mention that all the water in Sally's house comes from a well?
Ew, really? Does it taste like rotten eggs? Not all well water tastes like rotten eggs, Bess.
I don't know if it does or not. Because the well is so old, I need to get the water tested before I drink it.
Good plan. Nothing will wreck your day faster than a nice tall glass of contaminated water.
Bye, you guys.
Don't be a stranger. Take care.
Okay, we could call the Hardy Boys now, but I also want to change it to nighttime and talk to Red. Yeah, you can call the Hardy Boys in this game, and it's only unlocked after you talk to Bess and George, accessibly, and get to that conversation. It's unlocked. There's something else I want to show you later too, and I'm purposely holding off on doing it because that's how it triggers.
You find all the birds?
I found some birds, but no matter how quiet I am, I've been scaring other birds away before I can take their picture. What am I doing wrong?
You're wearing those clothes. That's what you're doing wrong. You need to blend in, like me. Go back over to M's tacky tourist trap and get yourself some camouflage gear. Only sensible thing that money grubber carries.
Tacky tourist trap? I mean, she also had, we don't know this yet as a gamer, but she also had sandpaper, that's helpful. And the, whatever the nut bars it is that you like to snack on, that's also sensible, right?
I'm sorry to keep bugging you, but I need some sandpaper. Emily said you might have some.
Here, take it and scram. I was just about to call in a meadowlark. That was always Ruth's favorite.
Was Ruth your wife?
Good heavens, no. My wife had no patience for birding. Ruth was my dog. Border collie. She'd hear a meadowlark, and by golly, her ears would perk, and she'd cock her head, and she'd just come as close to smiling as ever a dog could.
Was she the only dog you ever had?
Yep. Wouldn't be worth the hassle anymore. Especially now that I'm retired and spend so much time at Moon Lake. The place is surrounded by park land, and Ranger Acres just loves enforcing the leash laws. There it is again. Take your sandpaper and go sand something, okay?
We'll sand your tree and make it really loud. Yeah, scare all the birds away with that sandpaper. Just to irk him. Okay, we can sand a thing. We can sand
It's stuck.
this. I don't know how or where it's supposed to be sanded. Oh, this right there. Okay. Okay, so I think we can solve this now because we had all the clues. Where did I write them? That's the thing. Here it is. Okay, so we need to turn Vitus so that he is winter birds. So the first one who rotates. How do we know which one the first one? Who represents the first? Is that Vitus? Okay, the third is that second or third? I forget how this works again. Unless, hang on. Let me just draw, see this happens one. That one is number 2. I'm trying to figure out which one is 2, which one is 3. That one is 3, so that one must be 4. Which order did they have to go? Oh no! My game crashed. That was weird. Okay, not fully crashed. Save game. I must have had a notification pop up or something. Save. Nerdy Geek Gamer. This is based on the Nancy Drew Ghost Stories book. The short story called Ghosts at Whispering Pines. Okay, I forget how it's supposed to... Wait a minute. Okay, hang on. So I think the goal is to figure out which direction actually leans to what. So if I did... Let me just mark, this one's facing back, this one's facing left, and then I'll know which direction to face them based on what appears when I rotate in those certain directions. So, okay, one is showing, okay, so when the dog is facing to the right, that means you're pulling up the trees. So the trees one needs to be facing right, which is Lucy. Bluebirds, the second one. Huh? Wait, who's who though? Is this Xander? See, that's what I don't understand, is showing these out of order. Wait a minute. Does the clock numbers have to do with their abbreviations? Well, I mean, it's close to X, which is for Xander. That's the second one. There would be no L, though, for Lucy, so... Yeah, a different wallpaper. It also matches in the wallpaper, that's right. So I'm trying to wrap my head around this. Let's just say that number 2... let's just say that this order here is representative of the order that they are currently listed out as, which is... And lots of back and forth here. So we've got Vitus, Iggy, Lucy, Xander. So Vitus, Iggy, Lucy, Xander. And so, assuming... Okay, we need... Let's say the first one is Vitus, and that one needs to be facing to the winter birds, whichever that direction is. So we need to get... You know what? I'll tell you what. Let's pretend... let's pretend he has to go left. So so that means the first one would be... Vitus is the winter birds. Okay, great. So that means he would be left. Let's say the third one, which is supposed to be Lucy, is supposed to be spring tree. That's not the right direction. The poem mentions things that refer to the background and the clocks. Yeah. The same with the poem. So I associated that. You'd think I'd know the answers here. But I'm most concerned about which order I'm putting them in. Is it based on which season comes first in the calendar year? So Lucy is second or third. She's in the third position, but she needs to be the spring tree. Oh, we just rotate it until it looks correct. Okay. No, forward means the deer. Okay, Iggy needs to be forward. Oh, and then Xander needs to be facing behind. Oh, okay. Hang on. You got the answers, Jenny? Okay, I'm gonna adjust all of them accordingly, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna ask you for them. Alright, so Lucy needs to face to the right, I guess. Xander needs to face forward, as he is. No, he needs to face back. Excuse me. Forward needs to be Iggy. We've got it. Awesome. Yay! Ooh, we've got our flashlight automatically adjusted here. Perfect. Secret passages! We'll just take that. Oh, yeah. Look at what we found. Squeak, squeak. M.M. Pinched. Mickey Malone.
It could be mice making that sound.
You remember that quote, W.D. Macy?
It's blocked.
Can you use the screw?
It looks like a tiny hole. It looks like a tiny hole.
You can use some nails, right? So you can use a pen.
It looks like a tiny hole.
Right? Aha. Yeah,
It's the combination.
You can use a pen or a pin. We don't have the combination just yet, so we'll just leave that there. Aha.
William Akers.
Ooh.
I wonder if he's related to Jeff Akers.
Motive? Oh, my package was delivered. Oh, nice. Distraction. He made up the voices. Argofump's first walkthrough for this game. That's awesome, Amy. Reflections on Houdini, Master Magician. That's funny. Philadelphia Gazette. Hang on. Does this say, this doesn't say his, jail date. No, it doesn't. Not quite. Oh, awesome. Alright, so we should probably go talk to Jeff Akers about this and get some clothes. Daytime. I wanted Nancy to make some food on this old-fashioned stove. My grandmother had a stove like this. She didn't use it. She just had it in the kitchen with the other stove. AM. I always like going out this door. Okay. 2 M's. Tacky tourist trap. I mean, for those of you who have played this game, what were your first thoughts on it? Was there anything in particular that was really hard for you? Was there anything in the game that you struggled with? Maybe you didn't know what to do at a certain point? Was there something that you really liked that you first came across?
Howdy, Nancy.
To make a long story short, I need some camouflage gear.
Got some right over here. One size fits all. But I'm running kind of low on bait. So if you go out and get me, oh, say a dozen little critters, I'll give you the camos.
A dozen little critters?
Worms, spiders, beetles, grubs. Anything that wriggles on its belly'll do. Just look under stuff. Rocks, logs, dead leaves. Should be able to find 12 in no time.
Do I need some kind of permit?
Things ain't quite that bad around here. At least not yet. Now, if Jeff Akers' daddy was still around, you might get arrested for cruelty to animals or some such nonsense. Joe Akers used to be the deputy sheriff. Real critter lover, that one was.
Joe Akers. There's the other mention of another family member.
Joe Akers is Jeff's father?
Connection.
That's right.
I found an old newspaper in Sally's house that contained an article on Mickey Malone. It really got my curiosity going. What else can you tell me about him?
Person you should talk to is Jeff Akers. He's got this historical museum thing going out at that ranger station of his.
How do I get to the museum?
Just up lake from Sally's on the east side.
Well, I think we've already found that. Because Sally put it on the map anyways.
I found this picture in Sally's house. Do you recognize anybody?
I'm guessing the guy's Mickey Malone, but I don't know who's that lady. Sounds like a case for our resident know-it-all Ranger Akers.
Guess I'll see you later.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. So we gotta go collect critters. Okay, let's go talk to maybe Jeff. Jeff first. Doggo! Oh, so cute. You're not eating your food, buddy.
You're back.
I noticed you have a dog.
That's Yogi, who never goes out unless he's on a leash. Park rules.
Yogi as in Yogi Bear from the old cartoons. Finding bugs was frustrating for you the first time you played Head of Quantum. Liz Conley, you only remember walking through the forest being really hard. It's easy to get lost in the forest. And to be fair, the forest, fun fact, was built in a very small scale, and they just moved the camera in different variations to take still shots to really create this whole maze. It's kind of hard to explain, but it was really cool.
I couldn't help but notice that he's about the same size as those ghost dogs were.
I hope you're not suggesting I trained Yogi to run around in the middle of the night barking and attacking houses.
I found a newspaper dating back to 1927 in Sally's house. Since you're kind of an expert on the history of Moon Lake, do you mind if I ask you some questions about Mickey Malone?
Not at all.
Carly J, you blew up the boat 3 times in a row. Bravo. I'm sorry.
The article mentioned that a man named William Akers used to work for Malone. Is he a relative of yours?
No. Quite a coincidence, I'll admit, but no. I am in no way related to the head flunky of some 2-bit gangster and his gang of thugs.
Oh, a bit edgy on that. A bit sensitive to that question.
I found this old picture in Sally's house. Do you know who these people are?
The man is Mickey Malone, I know that. I'm guessing that this is his girlfriend.
Vivian
Burnett, I think her name was. And judging by the year of that brand new Ford in the background, I'd say the picture was taken in 1928.
Amber, I hope you're feeling better. I'm glad you're here too. Good seeing you, friend.
She was probably as familiar with Malone's house and his dogs as he was. Think there's any chance she's still alive?
Tell you what, Miss Drew. Why don't I go through my files and see what I can dig up on this mystery woman? I'm a busy man, but like I always say, I'm here to serve.
When and why was Malone arrested?
I'm sorry, Miss Drew. As usual, I'm a little pressed for time. If you have more questions, why don't you sit down at the computer and peruse the Moon Lake database of fascinating factoids that I've put together?
Fascinating factoids.
What happened to Akers and the rest of Malone's gang after he went to prison?
Fortunately for Moon Lake, they all left and went their separate ways.
I've been trying to take pictures of birds for this guy named Red Knot. Ever met him?
Oh yes, the Birdman. I'd stay away from him if I were you.
Why? Is something wrong with him?
He's a fanatic. He's got it in his head that Moon Lake would be the best birdwatching venue in the world except for one thing. Too many people. Believe me, if there was a way to get this park shut down and all the homes on the lake torn down, he'd do it in an instant.
I'm sorry you're not feeling so well either, Jasmine. I'm all congested too, as you can hear. I hope you feel better, though.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
So... did he give me information about Vivian?
You're back.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
I don't remember. Ooh, bug box. Dirt. Let's go collect bugs. Bug time. I actually enjoyed doing this. I would not do this in real life. But this is... I really like the bug collecting in this game. Because you have to act fast. Alright, to the forest we go. Diddly-dee-dee, wrong direction. I would love to have a place like this out in the forest. It'd be fun. A fun vacation place, honestly. Got it. Little red bugger. Listen for the chirp chirp. Ooh, it's a big beetle. Ew. Oh, is it just one? I'll have to come back. Okay, 3 rocks there. Can't pick up the shoe. It's not recommended either. I think we just came here, so... oops. No, maybe not. Ooh, log. Yellow bug. Ah. Wrong one. This one. Worms. Okay, how many? A dozen critters? Oh, did I miss one? Nuts. So I do like to do some weeding in my garden, tearing up moss and stuff, and so we often find all kinds of bugs out in my backyard. And I have a certain 3-year-old who loves picking them up between his fingers. I wear gloves. this way. To the dead end over here. Cardinal song. Nope. Just gonna scare away the bird. Check again. And then we'll change it to nighttime. We'll check for nighttime bugs. Wait, we just came from here, right? No, we didn't. Let's go over here. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ribbon. Nope. Does anyone ever go looking for mushrooms or toadstools at this time of year? Your sister and you do, Kate? When you take your dog for walks in the woods next to your street, and there are so many really cool types. Oh, nice. Oh, that's right, there's more by the house. Thank you. Yes, Jenny, that's correct. A tanager. Okay, and then here. Nope, maybe that's at nighttime. And I got lost again. Oh, I want to go back this way. Tanager. Back to the... I swear I know where I'm going. No, I don't. Just kidding. Alright, let's head back to... I kind of gotta look for the, fallen tree. The closed captioning down below for the sounds of chirping, because that'll indicate a lot of bugs. Chirp, chirp. Now look here. 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I forget how many are nighttime. Did I get all the daytime one? Had to yawn. Maybe the Easter egg works at night. We could call the Hardy Boys. 1, 2, 8, 0, 5, 5, 5, 4, 8, 6, 5. Let's call them for funsies, and then we'll give away a prize. How about that?
Hello?
Hey, Joe, it's Nancy.
Nancy, how's it going? No, wait, don't answer that. Talk about the weather or something.
The weather?
Yeah, that'll give me time to grab the other phone and take it outside. Frank's washing the car. He'll kill me if he misses anything. Here, wait a sec. Take a break, it's Nancy. Hang on, he's putting the hose down. He's drying his hands. He's walking over.
Nancy, hi. What's up? Bess and George say you've got another mystery on your hands.
Or should we say, on your paws.
They told you about the dogs?
We made them tell us everything. Pumped them dry.
As you may have guessed, we're not exactly rolling in detective work here.
So you're living vicariously through me.
It's not the first time, sad to say.
What conclusions have you reached so far, Detective?
If nothing else, those ghost dogs are very well trained. I'm watching to see who owns and/or trains dogs around here.
Good plan. But don't forget, a really smart perpetrator is going to make it look like he or she has no connection to dogs whatsoever.
But then a really, really smart perp might have dogs all over the place and not bother to hide it, because he or she would figure you'd never suspect anyone so obvious.
Emily Griffin doesn't seem to have any dogs.
Uh-oh. Move her up on your suspect list.
I'd move her down.
You know, Joe, something tells me we're not helping.
I'm convinced that someone is using those ghost dogs to scare Sally into abandoning Malone's house. If I can just figure out why, I might be able to figure out who.
Never hurts to look for motive.
Malone and his 4 dogs are supposedly buried in a little cemetery near the house. They've all got headstones inscribed with when they were born and when they died.
That's interesting. Did Malone have family?
Not that I'm aware of.
Then who had the tombstones inscribed?
That's exactly what I was wondering.
Sounds like this latest puzzle of yours is still missing a few pieces.
Missing a few
Later,
pieces.
guys.
Watch out for dogs.
Just watch out, period.
Just watch out, period. Okay. Let's save our game here. Save. Replace. It's already... Time's up. Alright. Oh, actually, I should proper quit the game instead of just backing out. Excuse all my mess and my wires and stuff. Okay. So just as a reminder, the Her Interactive sale is going on until November 3rd. Use promo code SCARY22 at checkout, and I have a fun little... Where is it? Is it going to show? A little wheel here with all of the eligible winners, all of the qualifying entrants, use that word, qualifying entrants into a giveaway. I've got all these first names in here, and I will just cross-check them with my detailed list, including your contact information. So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to spin the wheel. Whoever's names it lands on, that's going to be the person I reach out to via email. So keep an eye out if you're watching this like after the fact. Keep an eye out for your inbox from an email from me. The prize is going to be Kate Drew's Nancy Drew letterhead stationery set plus Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake stickers. Are we ready for a drum roll? I know it's too bad he couldn't call Ned, but they took turns showcasing Bess and George and Frank and Joe Hardy and Ned and in the games they took turns. Because you only needed like one set of phone friends. Here we go. Let's spin it. Bethany! Congratulations, Bethany. You are randomly selected a lucky winner. You won Kate Drew Designs letterhead and Nancy Drew. If you haven't checked out her Etsy shop, do that. I think I've got the link to that in the description below. She's got all kinds of other cool stuff. Thanks again for the partnering, Kate Drew Designs, on this giveaway, and I will reach out to Bethany for your mailing address so that I can have these shipped out to you. Thanks everyone for participating in this giveaway. Keep an eye out for future newsletters, and I will see you guys in next week's live stream. I hope everybody who is not feeling so well feels better, and have a great week, everyone. Good to see y'all. Take care, and have a good one, friends. Bye.